Hi guys, today in our reading lesson we are going to be checking an article that you can find on page 23 and that is called In Defense of Everglade Pythons. It was written by Emma Maris. To start, I invite you to go there to that page and read the background information. Now that you have read the background information, we are going to start checking two important elements here. The first one is the tone. What is tone? A tone is the author's attitude toward a topic. The author's attitude is expressed through the words and details he or she selects. For example, textbooks are usually written with an objective tone, which includes facts and reasonable explanations. The objective tone is matter of fact and neutral. The details are mostly facts. On the other hand, fiction and personal essays are usually written with a subjective tone. A subjective tone uses words that describe feelings, judgments, or opinions. The details are likely to include experiences, senses, feelings, and thoughts. Objective tone is impartial. It does not show any feeling for or against the topic. Therefore, it is unbiased or neutral. Often, objective tone uses higher level words and avoids pronouns such as I and you, creating a formal tone. Subjective tone, on the other hand, is personal, biased, emotional, and often informal. Note: tone is expressed through the words and details the author selects. To determine the author's tone, you must notice how these words and details are used within the writing. I have chosen a selection of words that can give you an idea on how to identify a tone within the text. So I invite you to check this list and use it to understand how to identify the tone in this text. The next important element that we have to check is the author's purpose. The author's purpose is the reason an author's use or writes about a topic. An author writes to share a main idea about a topic. And then we can find it here on this pie chart, a very easy form to identify the three of them. We have then persuade, which is to convince the reader of a certain point of view. We have to inform, which is to teach or give information to the reader. And finally, we have to entertain, to hold the attention of the reader through enjoyment. I have also selected three subcategories from these three main categories, so you can even subcategorize the way in the author wrote about a topic like this. We have to inform. We can subcategorize it by to analyze, to clarify, to discuss, to establish, and to explain. When we talk about to entertain, we can subcategorize it by to amuse, to delight, or to frighten. And finally, when we want to subcategorize it on to persuade, we can use to argue against, to argue for, to convince, to criticize, to inspire, which is to motivate a change. Use all of these to identify then the author's purpose in the text. To finish, I want you to go to your reading, finish it, and work on page 23, part 1, page 24.2 or part 2, and page 25, part 4. When you have finished all of this, we are going to be discussing all of this information in our virtual lesson. and we are going to clarify any doubts you have. Thank you guys, and see you soon.